everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Delhi Birth Network Community Resources Series. Today, I'm glad to have with me another good friend of mine and my colleague, Yogyata Gandhi. Yogyata is a women's health physiotherapist. She is a certified pregnancy yoga instructor. She also teaches Pilates and strength training for women during pregnancy. She's been working with mothers for the last over 8 years and runs her classes and various birth support programs in Gurgaon, NCR. Thanks so much, Yogyata, for joining us today. So glad to have you here. And we are going to be talking a little bit about the importance of fitness during pregnancy. So that's what we are going to discuss. Before we start, Yogyata, would you like to say something?
Thank you so much, Neha. I am truly glad to be here, and I equally am grateful to you as well as Delhi Birth Network, for inviting me over here.
Tell us a little bit about the role and the importance of fitness and exercise during pregnancy.
So earlier, there used to be a lot of stigmas around कि pregnancy में exercise करना चाहिए या नहीं करना चाहिए. Even when I started with such programs, it was initially very difficult to tell people that it's okay to be physically active. I'm talking about around 10 years back, and I had to literally uh, make them make them do some basic exercises in sitting so that at least the stigma of not doing anything breaks away. Well, that's another story, but yes, it is very important to be physically active and exercise during pregnancy. Both the things, when we say physically active and when we say exercising, they are two different scenarios. By physically active, we mean that we are doing our daily routines. We are not sitting on the bed like some people are working, some people do the household work. So वो पूरा दिन आपका एक physical routine जो होता है, that is your physical activity, and that should be maintained as per your energy levels, comfortability. पर ऐसा नहीं है कि आप प्रेग्नेंट है तो आपको बेड पे रेस्ट करना है या बैठ जाना है. यू कैन डू एज पर योर कंफर्टेबिलिटी. किसी दिन कम एनर्जी है तो कम कर लीजिए, किसी दिन ज्यादा एनर्जी है ज्यादा कर लीजिए. डिपेंड्स अपॉन यू. The second thing that comes into picture is exercising. So physical activity maintains your vital functions of the body, but for exercising during pregnancy is important to one, improve your blood circulation and to keep you away from so many aches and pains that happen due to your change in the spinal posture and other things that are happening, the changes that are happening in the body. Apart from that, exercise opens uh, your pelvis, makes space for the baby, and there are so many other benefits, innumerable benefits that I can talk about. So yes, exercising is very, very important during pregnancy.
As you're saying this, I'm thinking that until a few generations back, this was never even discussed because women were active. मतलब एक्सरसाइज की बात ही नहीं होती थी. काम ही इतना था, घर का काम, बाहर का काम, खेत का काम. So it
actually
was, and which is why there was no need to separately exercise. But
actually that is what,
considering the way we most of us live now, our posture, our routine, our lifestyle.
most of the important, one of the important thing that comes over here, मेरे से बहुत बहुत मदर इन लॉज पूछती हैं कि हमारे टाइम पे तो ये सब क्लासेस नहीं होती थी, अब क्यों होती हैं. तो मैं बोलती हूँ कि बिकॉज द किचन्स हैव कम फ्रॉम सिटिंग डाउन to standing.
The toilets have changed.
The toilets have changed.
Yes.
The whole of the routine, the chakki chalana has come to mixer.
And we really don't, we underestimate how much that affects our body, the way our body is aligned and balanced. The balance of the pelvis, the balance of the left and right symmetry in the body, all that is affected by posture and, lifestyle. And which is why the added exercise is needed to bring that back. नहीं तो ऐसे नहीं है कि अब एक्सरसाइज नहीं करोगे तो you can't give birth. Of course you can.
No.
लेकिन
Yeah.
आजकल दिक्कत ज्यादा क्यों हो रही है? क्योंकि हमारा लाइफस्टाइल ऐसा है कि हम बैठे रहते हैं, हम ज्यादा एक्टिविटी करते नहीं है, हम लाइक यू सेड किचन में, बाथरूम में जो हमारे पोस्चर्स हैं वो सब अननेचुरल है.
Actually.
Thanks so much. Would you like to say a little bit more about how does regular exercise during pregnancy help during the pregnancy? How does it help to prepare the body for birth, and how does it help with postpartum recovery?
That's very absolutely wonderful pointers, Neha. All the antenatal exercises, including yoga, maternity aerobics, Pilates, how does it affect all these things? Is we did a research and it is published in an international journal, and it says that we had almost 200 women who had birth during between 2018 and 2019. So 2 years we had 200 women. Control group, the mothers only did walks or no exercise, and the other exercise group had mothers who exercised either yoga or antenatal exercises under supervision for at least 30 minutes thrice a week for at least a period of 3 months during pregnancy. So that is how the groups were divided, and we really saw some marked differences between how uh, how these women, out of those which were in the control group, almost 48% of them went for a labor induction, compared to only 22% who were exercising. Those were in the control groups who just did walks and didn't exercise, 94% of them had cesarean sections, compared to 36% who were exercising. So it shows us huge difference in the kind of births that we have if we exercise.
Right.
Although there are so many other pointers, there are so many other things that lead to the kind of birth, but this is what our study showed us.
Research shows. So you are referring to your study. Maybe we'll share the link to your study below the video, but there are also other studies done internationally which show that regular exercise during pregnancy makes labors shorter, reduces the need for pain medication, actually increases satisfaction during labor. Women feel stronger, they feel more in control of their bodies, and also the postpartum recovery from the birth is easier. So there is solid research that supports the benefits of exercise, and there's no doubt about that. I think that, of course, we all know that there are many other factors, but if we look at this one factor in isolation, there is definitely a positive correlation of regular exercise with relatively easier births, faster, easier. I'm saying in the sense of the feeling of the amount of pain that they felt.
Yeah, and the postpartum recovery, as you said, we discussed that also in our study, and there was almost 85% of women who exercised during pregnancy, they recovered early, like within 3 to 4 weeks, they were able to come back to their basic household chores. So yes, this is very important. And I think that
this is also, while there is research, it's very intuitive. When your body is fit, when your body is strong, when your muscle tone is good, you obviously, your ability to cope with any physical strain is better. Okay, fantastic. Tell us something about the type of exercise during pregnancy, and if you can talk about prenatal yoga, because that is what most people hear about as the best kind of exercise during pregnancy. So what is prenatal yoga exactly? How is it different from normal yoga? How often can one practice prenatal yoga? Can you do it on your own, or should you join a class? And from what time in your pregnancy is a good time to start? So just touch upon some of these topics.
Pregnancy yoga is not something which is different from normal yoga. It's just that the focus shifts, the approach shifts. It is same as कि अगर हम एक जनरल फिटनेस क्लास अटेंड कर रहे हैं और अगर हमें फुटबॉल खेलना है तो हमें फुटबॉल स्पेसिफिक स्ट्रेंथ ट्रेनिंग करनी है, तो हमारा एक्सरसाइजेस वही रहती हैं, लेकिन फोकस बदल जाता है, हम वही मसल्स ट्रेन करते हैं, एंड वी मिक्स दोस aerobic and anaerobic conditioning. Same way, when we are talking about yoga and pregnancy yoga, it's the thing that the focus shifts. So one can start from the second trimester, the beginning of the second trimester. uh, you can definitely come up and join any kind of pregnancy yoga or a pregnancy fitness class. Some women who have been doing uh, like they have been swimmers or runners before, then they also choose to swim and do the activities which were there they were doing previously.
Yes.
So we do have strength training wherein women do have dumbbells in hand and they exercise during pregnancy with therabands and all that. So it depends upon, totally it depends upon fit how fit and what was your regime before.
I have been a swimmer and I swam throughout my pregnancy till the day I went into labor.
Great.
Yeah, so I know what you're saying. What you like, what your body is used to,
yes,
the best form of exercise for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whichever is sustainable, doable. ACOG recommends almost 150 minutes of exercise in a week during pregnancy. So you can divide it over 30 minutes into 5 days a week as per your convenience. 30 minutes is a very short duration, so you can manage your time accordingly. And 150 minutes is a week is a wonderful span frequency to exercise. So I usually recommend that you can do thrice a week you can do yoga, and thrice you can go for walks. So that is what is usually recommended to make a balance between aerobic activity, that is your walks, and strength training or yoga. Okay. So that ways.
Okay. And can people practice prenatal yoga on their own? There are a lot of YouTube videos that show, is that something that is okay, or is it better to go join a class and have someone to instruct you?
I would say just first on the first go, going to a YouTube video is not a good idea. What you can do is that once you can go to a structured class or do it under supervision. For example, once a week you can go, or right now online classes are available, and there are so many other resources. So you can go for a structured class once, see how it works for you, pick few asanas which are and the trainer recommends that, okay, if you cannot come to the class daily, there are 3, 4, 5 exercises that you need to perform every alternate day or daily. Okay. So you can do it on your own, but please be in tune and sync with some expert. Okay. Right, like that.
Wonderful. So thanks so much for that. And I'm excited to tell you all that we are going to be doing a short demo of prenatal yoga. So Yogyata is going to show us a few basic exercises which you can start off practicing on your own. However, as she said, it's a great idea to work under the guidance of an instructor, because as far as I know yoga, the fine tuning of the postures are very important. And कभी-कभी just एक video देख के हम वो miss कर लेते हैं, थोड़ी गलत तरीके से करें तो उसका effect उस तरीके से नहीं आता है. So it's a good idea to have the guidance. However, if you are unable to access that, here is something that you can probably use. So let's go ahead with that. Thanks so much, Yogyata, for giving us a brief idea, and we'll get on with the demo now.
Yes, we'll get on with the demo, and we'll be showing you very basic exercises that one can do in any phase of pregnancy. And we'll be showing it a lot of wall assisted exercises, so that if you are a beginner, you can actually do these exercises and daily to open up your body. Okay.
Okay.
Now we'll do some basic pregnancy yoga exercises. And we'll first start, I just start with a warm-up or we start with some breathing. First, we'll do a deep conscious breathing exercise wherein we place our hands on the lowermost part of the belly. You can choose to sit in Vajrasana or cross-legged, whichever is comfortable. Vajrasana is a preferable position, especially if you have bloating, acidity, and gastric issues during pregnancy. So this is a wonderful position to sit on. Else, you can sit cross-legged. Place your hands on the lowermost part of the belly. Choose to inhale deeply through nose to fill your belly with air and exhale out slowly through a pouted mouth. You can choose to close your eyes or focus on one single point. Focus on your breath and consciously relax your body every time you exhale. Sink down your body into your mat or floor, whichever space you're in. Consciously relax yourself. Coming on to this relaxed state, we'll now switch to a very basic asana, but an important stretch during pregnancy called as the Baddha Asana or the butterfly pose. It is very, very popular and common, but in pregnancy it has a different role as one, it opens your pelvis. So pelvis is already opening. It's just that we have to facilitate it by doing a particular stretch or exercise. And butterfly does actually wonders to your pelvis. Moreover, women who have one-sided buttock pains or pelvic pains, it is also a very good asana for them. How we do the butterfly? Initially, either you can choose to sit against the wall so that your spine is straight, or if you have been practicing, you can do it off the wall as well. Placing the feet in the middle of the body, we actually bring the feet as close to the body as possible. My spine is straight and I'm curling my hands around my toes. And we do not do any movements in this asana. We just take the knees as much down, closer to your mat as possible, so that you feel a good stretch around your vagina area. So you actually go down, focus on the area getting stretched, stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release by taking the knees up. Why yoga has so much benefits is because the focus that we put during the asana. So if you cut short and do the stuff like कि अब हमने कर लिया है, हमने pregnancy yoga कर लिया है, it doesn't work that way. You have to always focus on the area which is being stretched during the exercise. So again, I'm showing you, we take the knees as much down as possible. Close your eyes. Visualize your groin opening, your pelvic area stretching, becoming flexible, soft, and open. Visualize and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9, 10. Release. This can also be done in lying. So if you cannot do it while sitting, you can lie and do the sleeping butterfly pose. That's one modification. Now next we come to opening the legs. So I have now opened my legs as per comfortability. My knees are straight and both the heels are digging into the floor. This is called as floor crawling exercise. With this exercise, again, we want to open our groin and it also gives a stretching to the lower back, thus relieving any kind of back stiffness you have, back pain during pregnancy, and it helps in opening this area. Choose to place your hands in front of you and slowly roll forwards on the floor. Make sure your knees are straight and reach to the farthest point wherein you get a comfortable stretch in your groin. Look in front, look as much up as possible. Feel a good stretch and stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9, 10. Focusing on the asana is very important. Focusing on the area getting stretched is very important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9, 10. Again, this works beautifully on opening your vaginal area and your pelvis. Next, we come to the cat and camel exercise. Cat and camel exercise is wonderful during pregnancy to ease your back pain, to stretch your spine completely. And it is also a wonderful position to be achieved during labor. So if you practice from now onwards, all fours is proven to be a very good position during labor as well. We come to cat and camel. How we do it is we come in an all four position, wherein hands are just beneath the shoulders, knees are just beneath the buttocks, and everything is shoulder width apart. Now, how does it work is when we go down in this position, the tummy hangs and the spine is offloaded of the weight of the tummy and hence the stress on the spine reduces. That is why it helps with backache. Now, when we go in an all four position, then we stretch the spine in the form of a cat spine by taking the back down and the neck up. And then slowly graduating into a camel by humping the middle back up. Take it as much up as possible. Take the neck down and feel a stretch in your middle back. cat. We inhale with cat. Exhale with cat. Inhale with cat. Exhale with cat. You can do this 10 repetitions and make sure every time you feel a good stretch. Same position, we'll do some pelvic rocking. Again, pelvic rocking is for opening your pelvic area and also a wonderful exercise during labor as well. Same position of cat and camel, and we actually take the knees a little more apart, and in spite of moving up and down, we move forward and backward. How we do it? We just move a little forward and come back, bringing the buttocks closer to the feet. 1, 2, feel the buttocks opening and flaring out when you're doing it. 3, 4, 5. Again, you can do 10 of these. And you can then choose to end with any kind of breathing or a little meditation, so that's form of a cool down. Make sure during any of the asana or exercise you are not feeling breathless. Your breathing should continue or be in rhythm with the asana. If you feel breathless, you need to stop. You can keep yourself hydrated and keep drinking sips of water in between your exercise. And I hope this session, these few pointers and exercises will be helpful for you for preparing for your beautiful birth that you are aspiring. Thank you so much.